We're the only profession, I think, that actually has to snatch items from home and sneak them out and take them to work so that we can do our jobs appropriately. But the average teacher out of pocket's $500 to $1,000 a year on the school supplies money. And I'm sure at the beginning of the year when they're trying to get their rooms ready, we applaud the governor for raising the issue during a supply drive that's going to be done across the state, and making sure students do have pencils, the basics, pencils and paper, and scissors and those types of items that they'll need to be able to complete their works and assignments throughout the year.
You mentioned class size continues to increase. There's a controversy, but the General Assembly passed a mandate forcing schools to reduce class size, but didn't provide the money to do it.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up. We at NCAE call that the false choice. Of course, we support small class size, but not at the expense of cutting our art, music, PE, world languages, and those other enhancement courses that develop a world-class, a well-rounded child. There is no money in next year's budget for those positions. So we're concerned about their lack of commitment for making sure that we're not going to have to lay off thousands of teachers across the state. I mean, this was, I came here 20 years ago and was recruited at a time when North Carolina, everyone had their eyes on North Carolina because they were investing in strong public schools, not only in teacher pay, but investment in the classroom. And for the past, 5 years, we've seen a General Assembly that has done everything they could to dismantle the work that took 50 years to build in North Carolina.
And I was going to ask you more about vouchers. You mentioned them. They euphemistically are called opportunity scholarships.
Right.
But I don't think a lot of people realize that we don't even know how those kids are doing.
No, we don't. There's no accountability. There is throwing money into a dark hole. In addition, the General Assembly voted for a $9,000 debit card for parents to use for extra resources for their students, and we have no idea where the money's going. This has been done in other states, and there's been fraud that has been connected with it. So it's, this will, in a couple of years, the amount we're putting in vouchers would be, for a small section of students, would actually fund textbooks and technologies for 1.5 million students. So they are making choices to take money away from our public school students.